Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my Sunday live. I'm Emma Goddard. Evening, Sue. Thanks for popping a comment in the chat there. How are you all? What have you been up to this weekend? Anything exciting? Any crafty, fun things? We are nearly at the end of September. Can you believe it? So we are only a couple of days away from the new Stampin' Up year. So Stampin' Up starts their new year on the 1st of October. So we've got 2 full days. And then there is an amazing join offer that starts at the beginning of October. You've got a couple of options. You can have a lower price point, or you can pay the normal amount, £99, and get more product. So yeah. And Danette said, hello, a great card class. Yes, we had card class last night, so Saturday night. We did a long time no see card class, so that was fun. Lots of colouring. Sue says just back from Wales. Good evening, everyone. Right, tonight I thought we would use the Festive Friends. So this one here. So there's a little snowman, a Santa, and an elf, and a little tree. I didn't buy the dies, more for me, because they do the outline of the images, and they've got extra trees and things. Jenny says nothing crafty unless I count. I do count baking. That sounds nice for your Macmillan coffee morning. There was one at college the other morning, and I did my bit by buying brownies. I didn't do any baking for that one. The students were doing that one. So I went and supported them by buying and having brownies with my cup of coffee. So I did my bit. So I think the low price offer is good. So £35 for £130 of product. Amazing. But what that means is then if you then join, you can then purchase more product at a discount, because you get discount as a demonstrator. It'll also go towards things like quick starts and things like that. But that's, it's there's discount to be had. And you'll also earn stamping rewards as well. So there's lots of perks to that. But yeah, the 35 is a great deal. And if you've got your eye on the advent calendar, you could add that in as well. So yeah, lots to be thinking about. But if you're looking for a bit of Christmas crafting, it's a great deal to be had. Right, let me put my camera onto the desk, and then at least we can chat along and do a bit of colouring. I want that one. There we go. Let me grab some white paper. Grab a little scrap. My paper's looking a little bit blue. I had this conversation at class. I still haven't had a chance today to figure out my camera settings. I think my camera setting colours need adjusting. But that takes a Googling and concentration, and I haven't had that today. So we'll just have to imagine what the colours are going to be. It's not too far off, I don't think. Right, let's do. I've got this cute little snowman. We've got Santa. And we've got an elf. So thought we'd do the snowman first. We'll see how we go. That's in Memento on basic white. So if you are following along for these, Memento in basic white. And I'm going to start by colouring the snowman. I think I might go Secret C, and the reason for that is because I have the Traditions of Christmas paper, and that has got some blue in it. So I think we're going to go blue. And who's got these little cuties? They're fun. I like mixing my Christmas cards. I like some cute things, and then I like some traditional things. I like the flowers and the poinsettias. I love the snowflakes, but these cute little characters are fun as well. Kind of gives you a bit of a mix, doesn't it? If you've got some of each. Where have we got dark secret sea? Let's do dark on the scarf. These are quite close in colour, actually. There's not a lot of variation in tone between the dark and the light. Blend. Right. I've got carroty nose. And then a light pool party, just to give the snowman a little bit of snow. That little blend out. Mary's the same as me. I tend to use more sophisticated designs for Christmas cards, but I love the cute images, so of course get them all. I know I'm drawn to things like poinsettias and all that sort of stuff, and then I'm like, oh, they're so cute. I need them as well. I'll have to get them. I like a mix and match, really. Okay, I'm just blending. That was light pool party, and I'm just blending it out with the colour lifter so that it's not a sort of harsh line. So you get the snow on there. Then we'll get a little bit of light smoky slate just to go a little touch around the hat and around the pom-pom. I've probably made about 20 Christmas cards so far. I've got lots more to make. So anything like this is helpful, because any of the cards I make on my live go into my stash. So not only am I live with you here to share and hang out with you, but I also get a Christmas card made. Mary says I donate cards so I can use all the images. Absolutely. Yep. That is the perks, isn't it? You can kind of get all the ones that all the different ones. You can make all the different ones. I kind of like making, with Christmas cards, I like making sort of 20 of each design-ish. I don't like making hundreds of the same. But making a batch of some that are the same or variations of a theme is quite good, isn't it? Because it helps get them made. The dies would be helpful with these because it would make these quicker. The dies might go on to another order. I might treat myself. Okay, got a little snowman. Now, I did pre-cut because I thought, what does a snowman need? A snowman needs some snowflakes. So, where did I think of snowflakes? So, snowflakes. I thought snowflakes would be good from the Snowy Delight dies. So these dies go with the snowflake that has got the masks with it. There is this fabulous snowflake that cuts in the background. You've got a little tab thing, an outline for the masked one. And then this one here is the one that I have cut. So I've cut 2 of those. You and me both, actually, Mary. Trying to, I get my envelopes and then I sort of slot which one goes with which person, who's going to get which card, and yeah, probably a lot of time is spent on that. But that's part of it. You're sending it with love and making sure the right person gets the right kind of colour, the right colours, or something that they will like. So that is the snowflakes. I've cut 2 of them. Definitely not the only one. I spend far too long doing that. And I've cut one of these dies from the branching out dies. Have you seen these dies? Amazing. They are the star of the show, branching out dies. They are these ones here. So you've got a nest of these dies here, and the outside one is 9 centimeters or 3 3/4 of an inch, something like that. And that's 5 inches tall, or 13 centimeters is the largest one. So a good size of those. I thought Mr. Snowman can sit on there. And then we've got some snowflakes to sit behind there. So this was the paper. Let me just grab the Traditions of Christmas paper that I pulled out. So there is a navy. Which one do I want to cut? So probably that one. I'll go the circles. There's a stripe as well. Do like a stripe. But we'll go circles. And we'll just do a background. I'm going to keep these fairly simple. And we'll go Secret Sea. Secret Sea base. So you score your card in half and then cut. You've got 2 card bases. And then we can add our designer paper. It's always a shame to glue the speciality side down, but I do like that Secret Sea. I'll pop this on some dimensionals. This is going to be such a quick card to pull together. Well, I was pretty confident we were going to be able to make cards tonight, which would be nice. Make one of each. One Santa, one snowman, one there. I'll have those snowflakes sticking out from there, maybe. Yeah, about there. I'm just going to put a touch of glue. Put that dimension. I don't need that dimensional. Let me put that on there. Let me get it off my hand. And that can go there. These are such pretty snowflakes. Very nice. Easy to die cut as well. Basic white die cut. There is some velvet, white, red and green. I haven't bought it, but like a velvet texture. And that would make really nice snowflakes as well, I think. Or if you've got some glimmer or something like that. There. Then my plan is, I've got 3 of these on my desk, some little wobblers. These are, buy these in bulk from wherever, online, craft shop, Amazon, craft fairs, wherever you can get them. Just look up card wobblers. And I never really know which way around they go. I don't suppose it matters whether they've got that on the card or the base. I might want to stamp, actually. There is, I've put that on there. I'm Probably a bit late to the party with this. But if I take some pool party, I might get a little snowflake on the edge there. Not so great, but that'll cover it up. There. There, cute. Oh, so cute. So cute. I need to remember to do the snowflakes before I put it on dimensionals next time. How adorable. There. That's a fun card, isn't it? Love that. So fun. We just need a little sentiment. What we got? We wish you a Merry Christmas. That is sweet. And we could do that in red, green and blue. So we could. Evening everyone joining. I'm glad you found me over here. Sorry I'm not able to be it's been a little while now, but I haven't been able to be going live into Facebook and YouTube at the same time. But I think most people have found me over here. I think we're all good. I think we're all over here. I do sort of put a post up on Facebook, so hopefully people realise that that's, if you're missing me on Facebook, that's, you found me over here. Let me grab. I think the quality from what I've seen when I've kind of flicked back to just check that things have run okay, I do think that the quality is better by streaming just to one spot, and it means actually all your comments are together. So when I'm seeing comments and commenting on people's things in the chat, you're not in one chat and someone else is in another chat. So although I can see both, when it's in two places, sometimes it's a bit confusing and you sort of think, well, I didn't see that comment. Where's Emma seeing that comment? So this way everyone's all in one spot as well. Makes it a little bit easier, I think. Right. I'm preempting these sentiments for the other two cards. I'm just going good old, we wish you a Merry Christmas, and it's going to be the same on all three. I've had a lovely week, thank you. It's been busy. Work has been incredibly busy. But it's not been too bad. I've had a just repeat these, and then I can hear myself think. Yeah, work's been incredibly busy, and I also had a bit of a cough and a cold. I didn't do a COVID test because I kind of thought, I don't know what I'm going to do with it if it is COVID. So it was just a cough, cold. I don't know. Anyway, that was last week, so I'm feeling loads better. Loads better, but it had slowed me down in my stride, I think. But yeah. There we go. I'll leave them for now. Let me pop them to one side and I can deal with them in a minute. And then yesterday, what did we do yesterday? We went to just run a few errands. Actually, I needed to do a few bits and bobs, and then we ended up going out. The three of us went out for a brunch, which is always a nice thing to do. I think brunch is like my favourite meal of going out. I love a brunch out. It's my fave. Mostly because then I don't have to cook breakfast or lunch. Man, so I've been sorting out the spare room as a craft room for. Oh wow! Are you gonna Are you in there and you're sorting the craft room, or is the spare room going to become your craft room? So it's finally now getting a bit of a makeover. That's exciting. That is exciting. I think doing a craft room is as exciting as crafting. Let's put some rhinestones on here. Do a little big one on there, and maybe, I know that's kind of hidden under there, but I think sometimes with the wobbler style, you want to be able to sort of see from the side and that sort of stuff. So there you go. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Isn't that cute? So sweet. Right, that's going to have a white base white insert. So, and these are going to be cards. All of these cards are going to be coloured bases. So we will cut a couple of whites bases while I think about it. Sorting it out now. The spare bed is out. Now your space. Oh, how fabulous. Oh, amazing. That is very, very exciting. And planning it all out and deciding what you're going to have where and storage, and how exciting. Right, that is one and done. So we could do a second, like I'm not going to, but I've got the supplies to do a second one of them quite quickly. I've cut the other half of the card. I've cut the piece of ZSP. So that would be a quick one to do. Let's do, should we do Santa next? Let's grab our real red. And I'll do his hat. So that's just light real red that I'm putting on there. Let me zoom in for you. There you go. So I'm doing light real red just to pop the colour on. And I will then come back with some shading. These are great little characters for quick Christmas cards because you get a bit of colouring, but you're not colouring huge amounts. So I'll do dark under there. A little bit of dark on his hat. And I'm going to bring in some cherry cobbler. This is the dark cherry cobbler. So what I want is a really dark edge of the cherry cobbler. And then I'm going to come back and go backwards. So I'm then going to use the dark real red. Just to soften those edges, and then take the light real red and just take that then into the light space. So fairly quick. You could keep it a block of one colour. You could make it much more simple. I've got the black blend. So this is the dark basic black for his boots. And his gloves. I'm going to take just a smoky slate and run a little bit of shading. I'm also going to take the smoky slate and go a little bit onto his hair and just a small bit on the edge. His moustache, and down here his beard. just to soften that. And I'll take the colour lifter and just give that a soften on the edges. And then the petal pink, so this dark petal pink, I'm going to give him a rosy nose. And a light petal pink, just on the ears and just a little bit around the edge of the face. So not a huge amount of colouring on there, but sweet. And it says love the bundle. You did some great cards with this, Annette. So yeah, really a lot of fun. I think these are the perfect kind of characters for putting on these wobblers. Let's see if I can incorporate the little tree into the background of this one. There. Say, oops, hello. Hello. What should we do? So we've got snowflakes with that. We've got maybe the what have I got? I've got trees. I've got maybe the trees. I bought more wobblers after last Friday's class. So much peer pressure. I know. You've got to have a good stash of wobblers. Nothing like a bit of encouragement from everyone, is there? To buy the things you never knew you needed. It's a pleasure to help everyone out. Let's grab red. And we will. I'm sticking with the papers, the Traditions of Christmas papers. Maybe. Oh, it feels like a big ask to glue that piece of paper down the other way up, doesn't it? But that plaid's quite cute with the Santa. Kind of like the stripy one for the elf. Maybe let's do that. Let's do the plaid. Do I want it across the whole background? That's the question. I think yes. So we'll just go whole background. And we'll go. Look how beautiful that paper. Isn't that stunning? Stunning paper. Oh, I've got a class with this Traditions of Christmas coming up, and it is just such a beautiful, beautiful suite to work with. So good. So if you have purchased this suite and you would like some ideas with it, then you can come along. I know, Mary, right? There's more where that paper came from. We can purchase some more. It's okay. I give myself permission to glue that side down and let the other side shine. Goodbye, beautiful gold side. It was nice seeing you. You can that was funny, and she knows where to get it. I do. Right, I want to grab that was my inside piece, wasn't it? Yes, let me put that in while I've got it in my hand. And let me grab the posted dies. These could be a good shout. I don't want to cover up too much of that paper. But is that big enough? Not really. Is that going to cover too much of that paper? Goodness me. Decisions. Let me cut some out and then we will know, because I'll have the white one in my hand. Let me cut that out from the big Stampin' Cut. Or we can stick with the branching kind of, no, it's okay. The other option is we could stick with the branching out dies so that all three match. Could go for the slightly bigger. I might do that. I'm going to go for the slightly bigger branching out die. There. Then we can see lots more of the paper. Did you get the dies? There's a big oh no, I didn't. I know, crazy, huh? What was I thinking? I don't know. I should have. I didn't. Do you know why I didn't? Not because I thought I'm not going to get them. I didn't realise there were dies when I purchased the stamp set. And then when I realised there was dies, I just haven't gone back and got them. So I probably should do that. Let's see. Old Olive ink pad, where are you? Did we ask for a longer class for that one? You did. Because I think you love the sweet so much. You were asking for multiple, which I may yet. It's definitely a double class. I think there was a request for a triple. I feel I heard a triple request. Right, let's grab. It's not a single, no. Gonna add a little bit of green to the tag where the trees are. So these trees, you can just add. And just bring that green up around the edges, and it's beautiful on that stitching. So it just gives it a little bit of depth and a bit of colour coming up around the edge there. Too many Christmas bits, I know, Sue. Too many. It's a nice problem to have, isn't it? But there is just so much that is lovely. Bit of Winker Stella, and then we'll do our little centre. Come on, there we go. Pop that on the back. And peel that off there. There we go. So fun. See, the beauty with this, I think we could ground this. We could do another layer. Maybe bring in even the the Secret Sea we could bring in, or the Old Olive, but I think Secret Sea would be really good. I think if I bring in Secret Sea to... Do I have any scraps of Secret Sea, or have I used you all up? I think I've used you all up. Oh no, maybe. I think my scraps are too small for the dye that I want to use. So I will have to create another scrap out of a piece. I'll cut it in half. It was a double weekend, like a quadruple class, like a whole 2 lots of weekends. We could just craft every weekend from now till Christmas. I think that'll be fine. I'll just let work know that I won't be in. Excuse me. I'll just say I've had a request just to craft every weekend, and so I just need to prepare for that. I'm sure they'll be fine with it. I'm sure I'll be totally fine. Perfect. Should we add a few snowflakes on there? I feel like we should. Let me stamp these. Stamp these before we put it on the card this time. I remembered. A card a day for a week leading up. Just 24/7. I could just do it daily. Yeah, Paul, if you just write me a note, that'd be ace. I'm sure they'll be fine with it. Like I say, I don't see an issue. Let's grab that onto there. I love the Secret Sea behind there. That's nice. Now we've got a wobbler on there. Does it matter if we put dimensionals on as well? I feel like that would be okay. I feel like it needs to go on dimensionals. So my advent calendar has been purchased. So Stampin' Up! I've got, if you haven't seen, there's an advent calendar coming. Mine is on its way, I hope. It says it's due to be with me on Tuesday. I'll see what turns up on Tuesday. My plan is to open a door. There's 12 doors, 1 door every week. So I'm hoping it turns up, because the 3rd of October would then take us to the 19th of December. So the plan is to open a door a week through until Christmas and make something with the products that come out of the calendar, which will be fun. I can't guarantee that the calendars will stay in stock for those 12 weeks. By the way, it is whilst supplies last. So if you want to follow along with me and you want to have your own calendar, you can purchase them through my online store, and then you'll have it and you'll be able to craft along. But I would buy it sooner rather than later if you're wanting to do that. So don't want anyone to be disappointed. Equally, if you would like to have a calendar that sits under your tree, and you've got then 12 days to open up following Christmas, you could do the 12 days of Christmas. It's entirely up to you how you open it. You could purchase it and just rip it open and have everything in it. It's yours to do what you want with. There's no rules. But it isn't Christmas product, I will say that. I've not seen what the product is exactly. It's going to be a surprise to me when I open it up. I haven't gone looking for any sneak peek videos, of which I'm sure there are some out there already. But I'm going to keep it a surprise for when I open it. I mean, if I stumble across some, then that's okay too. But there we go. Another one done. Let's put some gems on here. Rhinestones are always great for like snowflakey kind of cards, aren't they? Because they've got that extra sparkle. Sparkly sparkle. Oh, I don't know where to put those. There. There we go. I did my white inside already. It's another one done. I don't want to leave the elf out. Should we do the elf as well? We've got 2 done. What time is it? We've got 15 minutes. Should we make an elf one? Why not? Why not indeed? They're pretty basic, aren't they? Let's do I've been colouring the elf in a kind of shaded spruce, like a proper elfy kind of colour, but I feel like he would go with the old olive paper if I do it in old olive. So I'm going to do old olive outfit, hat, and little coat. That's so cute. Cheeky chappy. Did you come on after I'd done the snowflake? Annette? I had to do the snowflake one. I had to do that. That snowman one would look really good in all the kind of bright colours, wouldn't it? You could do gorgeous grey, melon mambo, you could do a bright blue one. That'd look very cool, but I just was sticking with the traditions of Christmas paper, so it was kind of keeping me into the navy. She was working in the garden. Oh, good work. I don't know if I've left my front door today. I don't think I have. I did go outside yesterday. I might have gone out to put something in the bin. I feel like I have seen the outside world today. Let's do dark green gloves, of course. Dark green little boots. And we want some hair, maybe some crumb cake. And then I'll just do a little bit of petal pink with the colour. This is very quick colouring. This is not me spending hours and hours colouring these. Clearing out dead plants and rearranging porch. I took all the dead leaves off my plant in my bathroom. Does that count as gardening today? I watered it and everything. No, go me. It survives another day. I rely on steam from the shower keeping that plant alive. So far, so good. Occasionally, it looks particularly sad and reminds me that it actually needs proper watering. But I'm not sure I can count that as gardening. It's kind of the time of year where everything's getting sort of our grass needs cutting for the last kind of it needs a good cut, really. Those kind of wintry jobs. Not that it's winter, but you know what I mean. Getting ready to not be out in the garden, really. Putting everything away. Okay. Right, Mr. Elf, where do you want to be? What do you want to be on there? Not really. I don't know what you mean, so I don't know why not. Why not? Mm-hmm. Now, I can't bring myself to use more of this. So this paper is the most gorgeous poinsettia paper, and there is some plaid on the back, but other than a slither of it, I can't bring myself to do that. So I'm going to use the green stripes that is on this one. Not that that's not beautiful, because these will cut out. The dyes will cut these out. But I've got a little bit more of this paper. So this will be the Elfie one. Let's do again 4 inches, 4 inches, and then 14.5. And we'll do the same maybe as we could do snowflakes. Let's do snowflakes on this one as well. We could do the smaller Duvangle, the branching out dies. So we'll go white on here. We'll have a little one. That one, and then let's grab now. I don't know because I haven't die cut any of these on the little mini. But will this snowflake fit through? Or not is the answer. So we'll stick with this one so I don't have to jump up. So these are the Snowy Delight dies. Just in white. Plate the wrong way around. Why is that not going through? Voila. Man, all the Christmas things have appeared at the garden centre. Tillswell. Yes, they have. We went and had a little mooch around actually on Saturday. So not today. We went yesterday. It was kind of fun to go and look at all the Christmassy things. We need any more decorations. We've got boxes and boxes of them in the loft. Always nice to just have a look, isn't it? Just to check. It's like looking for new Christmas stamps. You know you probably don't need any, and then you end up buying them anyway because they're sparkly and pretty and new. Right, shall we do a similar layout, but I think I want to add some trees because I liked the trees on the other one. So it's going to be a whole lot of old olive. Might just do one tree. Keep this. Oh, I love the Gruffalo. Remember reading that to Joshua when he was little. Loved all the Julia Donners. The Gruffalo book, such a good book. Classic. It's a classic. And that would be hard to resist. It's a cute one. Okay, snowflake. Snowflake. Ooh. And then we'll put this one in the middle. Look at this. We'll have made in under an hour, we will have made 3 cards. Amazing. And honestly, if you were doing these and you were batching a load, you could just sit and stamp out a whole page of these characters, sit and colour them, and then cut them out. And you could then, you wouldn't do sort of one at a time. You'd batch them. Jacqueline says, can't believe you didn't get out some Wink of Stella. I did on the first one. I forgot on the, or did I get it on the second one? Maybe the second one I got out. It's on my desk. It is here. I need to add a little bit more to this one, maybe. Right, I'll put a little wobbler on the back of him at your request. Let's do a little Wink of Stella. Got a lot of snowflakes on there now, and it's very sparkly. I don't think I'm going to add the pool party snowflakes to this one. I kind of like that it's all Old Olive on this one. I'm not going to introduce the other colour to it. Let's do We Wish You a Merry Christmas. So by heat embossing these all in one go just means we're not getting all our heat embossing stuff out each time. Oh yeah, some gold thread would be amazing on this one. I think it needs some gold thread, doesn't it? I think it would be rude not to. And I've still got a little bit of gold thread left. So while the going's good, while there is while there's some gold thread still in my stash. Still a little. Look, still got a little. Do you know what I have got actually? Is the Old Olive. Could go complete Old Olive, but I like the gold actually. I mean, shock horror. Shocking that I prefer the gold. I'm going to be very sad when this runs out. Sad times. Hopefully, they didn't bring any out. They didn't bring any out in the mini. They didn't bring any out in the online exclusives, but we've still got another online exclusive launch before the end of the year. So there is time yet for more thread to make an appearance, more gold thread. And if that doesn't happen, then hopefully in the new year. But you know, you don't go too long without a bit of gold thread floating around the online or the catalogue. It's only because mine's running out. Desperate measures. Right, let me grab some. I think I'm going to stick to coloured bases. If I do Old Olive, it would be, then we've got not a white card base in sight. Petunia Pot would be amazing with the snowman, wouldn't it? That would be that would be a good card. Would be. I'll just use some. Pop that on there. And I also want. Did I put a white base? White. I did. Grab some white. I've cleared my desk so many times today. I've been doing various bits and pieces, and I've thought I'll clear it away, start again, clear it away, start again. And it's a big old mess again. All good fun. There we go. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We should put a little sentiment inside, really. What have we got to put inside? Wish you a Merry Christmas. What's that one? Words for the season. What does that say? May your holidays are filled with joy and happiness. We wish you Merry Christmas. I'll have a think about it. I need to find another sentiment, but I think it'd be nice to put something inside, wouldn't it? So you've got like a we wish you a Merry Christmas. Maybe we wish you a Merry Christmas again. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas would be quite nice. Maybe I'll do that. Let's do that. Don't want to leave the insides blank. There. Could put a little tree inside as well, couldn't we? Cute. And it says, and maybe a tree stamp. That's the old olive. Could do the red. Real red. Jinx. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas. And some snowflakes for this one. Snowflakes inside that one, and then we'll do the same in this one. Let's do this one in. You can tell my desk is messy when my Stampin' Scrub is buried under everything. Let's grab Secret C. And wish you a Merry Christmas. And I'll do snowflakes in that one as well. Might do dark snowflakes. Cute. Done. Like the wobblers. Mandy says loving the wobblers. Sorry about my coughing this evening. I get to this time of the evening and I can't help it. So I thought I was hoping the drink might help, but it's not. Right, let me clear down the desk and show you the cards that we have made. So we've got 3 from the Festive Friends. So all from this set. So Festive Friends was the stamp set, and we've got the snowman with the wobbler, the Santa also with the wobbler, and the elf. How cute! They're fun. I'm gonna make another batch of them, I think, because I've got the other halves of the cards. So I think they would be fun to make. But even the Santa could be put on exactly the same, so you could do the same. I've done it slightly different because of the plaid being a bit of a busier background, but you could use a slightly plainer background and get the snowflakes with a red version. So yeah, and then the insides have just got the sentiments inside. So ready to write, ready to roll. Look at that. There you go. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for commenting along. It is always so appreciated that you come and hang out with me on a Sunday evening. It is always fun to share with you and fun to hang out with you all. Paul says very fun. Thanks for sharing. You are welcome. A fun layout. Fab. Well, it's the 1st of October on Wednesday, so 11 p.m. on Tuesday night. From the 11 p.m. on the 30th or the 1st, you can join Stamping Up for just £35. What a bargain. So if you've got any questions or you'd like to join my team and you're in the UK, I'd love to have you join. It is an absolute steal. 35 for £135 of stuff. And you get all the fun of the fair. You get all the access to the team events and everything like that, as well as discount while you stay active. So there is so much more to being a demo than just getting the discount, but it's always good to get a bit of a bargain. So Have a great week, everyone, whatever you're up to. I might see some of you on my team on Wednesday, which is very exciting. For everyone else, I'll see you next Sunday, same time, same place. I'll see you then. Have a lovely week, everyone. Take care. Bye.